Cheers.
All experts in culinary creations.
Whoa.
Yeah, perfect.
Look how sexy it looks.
Throw in 3 fantastic courses.
Ooh, service.
And get them to score in secret.
Bunny rabbit.
On today's show, romantic revelations.
Women love a man that can cook.
He's just looking for the tip.
That doesn't surprise me. It's meant for you.
Football fanatics.
0-0.
6 minutes gone. 7 minutes gone.
Unbelievable, Victor.
Rude.
And disappointing desserts.
I didn't like it.
They didn't go well.
As they battle to bag a grand.
They knew exactly where it was going. Into the toilet.
This week, our professional competition comes from East London, home to a flood of flavoursome, fabulous cultural fare. And hoping to dish up some shockingly tasty grub, our first hosts, owner and chef Nina and front of house Chloe from Jellyfish.
Jellyfish is not technically a restaurant. Jellyfish is a kitchen operator. It's in a pub in Dalston called the Shackwell Arms. It's a music venue. It doesn't look like a sophisticated restaurant, but the food really makes up for it.
I take it there'll be no pie and a pint deals in here then.
Thank you. You'll meet Manouche.
We do Lebanese street food because that's where I'm originally from. Cheesy and greasy.
Cheesy and delicious.
Cheesy and delicious.
And when it comes to each other, only one of them is cheesy going. I'm so sorry.
Chloe is the yin to my yang. She's very calm. I'm the opposite.
How long, Nina, is it going to be?
If they're not happy, they can go to fast food on the high street.
No need for the stress. Sorry, what's that?
So what's the plan?
Tonight, we're going to offer to our guests a taste of the streets of Beirut. It's going to be organic, unpretentious, and indulgent.
And delicious.
And their first attempt at Lebanese loveliness is a meze starter featuring hummus with sauda and shakshuka.
It could be like, wow, tomato. You just never know, yeah. You never know.
It'd be like West Ham winning the Premier League.
It's not going to happen.
Hoping for a miracle are our second professional duo, owner Ben and chef Victor of Italian restaurant Bombetta.
Well, neither of us are Italian.
Good start.
However, we import direct from regions throughout Italy, direct from farm. How you looking, Vic?
All good. The menu's basically, it's very simple.
Should we try it?
Yeah. A meat, a sexy olive oil, and a nice cheese. That's your dish.
Amazing as always, even for an Arsenal fan.
I know.
Our working relationship together is, we're really lucky, I think, because we've known each other for 15 years.
Ben?
Yes, mate?
Plates are too high.
What happened to that stepladder? He tells me what to do, and he slags off my football team. So, you know, we've
So
got...
it works.
Back with Nina and Chloe, who are kicking off with their spin on hummus.
Sauda is the way we prepare chicken livers in Lebanon. They are delicious, but we know also that we're taking a risk.
First job, separating livers. So Nina gives front of house Chloe a crash course.
What am I feeling for?
Just find the connective tissue and pull. Well, grab it.
Not a fan.
I'd rather be dealing with a difficult customer than this. They're not as slimy.
They'll fry the livers and serve on top of homemade hummus later. So it's on to the spicy tomato shakshuka.
I love spicy food, so for me it's a good start.
Completing the lineup of pro cooks are Brazilian chef Eduardo and Italian front of house Valentina of Swanky City Steakhouse Omnino.
Omnino comes from the Latin and it means everything together. Good food with a nice ambience and a friendly service.
And if there's one thing Eduardo knows about, it's meat.
A perfect steak can be any cuts, but the whole thing is cooked well. Treated well, treated with respect.
And nothing says respect like chopping something up and flame grilling it. While Eduardo owns the restaurant, they both know who's in charge.
I decide kitchen and decide floor.
Who is the
I would
boss?
say you are the boss.
Yeah, thank you.
Back to the shakshuka, and Chloe's on onion duty. She adds tinned tomatoes and spices
Cumin?
and gives it a stir.
What's that?
Is that good enough for you, Nina?
Well, We'll see when we try it. So we are just going to cross our fingers that we don't have like tons of chewy onion in this.
She's telling me off already.
Just 2 courses of prep and a full evening of hosting to go. Hang in there. The shakshuka will be served with an egg tonight. So it's on to the main. Filled Lebanese flatbreads.
I haven't had a lot of Lebanese food. I now and again pop off for a shawarma in Mayfair.
Ooh, Mayfair shawarma. For the flatbread filling, Nina blitzes onion and a selection of spices.
I'm looking for some meat.
Of course you are.
Some meat.
What kind of meat do you think is gonna be with? Have you got any idea? I would bet on the lamb.
I will bet on the lamb as well.
Yeah.
Well, you bet wrong. It's beef.
See, I don't mind meat like this. This isn't slimy.
No, it's not.
Meat mixed, Nina blends an industrial quantity of cheese.
I love cheeses very much, and I think it sounds very interesting with a lot of warm cheese coming out of the flatbread.
Fillings prepped, she knocks up a dough.
I love Lebanese kitchen in general, flatbread, so I'm curious to see if it's a good one.
It'll prove itself later. On to dessert. Knefe, Lebanese cheesecake.
Kenefe?
Kenefe, which is a Lebanese cake.
Well, why didn't you just say that? Lebanese cheesecake.
You will not understand how this can be called a dessert. I'm always expecting people to love it as much as I do, but I kind of feel that I live on planet Knefe.
The voyage to planet Knefe begins with not 1 but 2 types of cheese, which are desalted and blended together.
So many things that can fail with this dessert.
For the second layer, Nina heats blitzed phyllo pastry with sugar syrup and ghee.
I'm curious if the flavor would be something different from what we try usually.
It's certainly different.
It can be surprising to eat something that is very cheesy and stringy, but tastes super sweet at the same time. I'm very, very much prepared to get criticism for this.
You're boldly going where no cheesecake has gone before. The pastry mix is prodded into place, topped with the cheese before being cooked on tiny flying saucer, well, metal plates.
And now we pray.
And now we pray, yeah.
And that's the prep done.
We've got this, haven't we? Let's go.
While the hosts get themselves ready, their guests ponder the venue for the evening ahead. There it is.
I'm imagining stained glass,
Yes.
lots of mirrors.
Yeah.
A family-run Lebanese restaurant.
Not quite.
Chocolate.
First to rock up to the pub are Ben and Victor.
Not what I was expecting.
Secret beer garden, live music.
Hello, welcome.
Hi,
Thank you.
I'm Nina.
Nina and Ben, nice to meet you.
Hi.
Victor, nice meeting you.
I'm Chloe.
Chloe, hi, how are you?
Very
Victor.
good.
I got you a little present here. It's nothing exciting, I'm afraid. It's till rolls. I got one for the kitchen, one for front of house, and a credit card machine one.
Nina and Chloe suited the venue.
These ladies suit a flamingo with a skull underneath it. That's what you thought.
Yeah.
You charmer. Next in, it's Eduardo and Valentina.
A bit different from what I expected.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello. How are you?
Hi, I'm Nina.
Eduardo, it's Chloe. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the Shackle Lambs, everyone. Here's to a good week.
Cheers.
Go on a little further. There we go. Coming up, canned confessions.
I just open a can of tuna and eat tuna straight out the can.
I mean, it's caveman stuff.
And cuddly characters.
This teddy bear. Look at him.
That's what like a teddy bear. Didn't you think that?
The one that would crush us.
And in East London, where professionals Nina and Chloe are hoping to impress with their unique Lebanese street food in a pub. While the hosts get cracking,
We're feeling quite confident on the starter, aren't we?
Yeah.
the other guests take in the surroundings.
What did you guys think about the menu when you saw it?
I was expecting more like a restaurant with tablecloth.
We were expecting something
Okay.
more kind of chandeliers
Yeah,
and mirrors, and we were thinking a Lebanese restaurant.
Never a pub.
I'd love to see it when it's busy,
Funky.
when they're doing a gig
Yeah.
or something there and they're serving
For
the
the live
food.
music, yeah.
Upstairs, Nina slithers livers into a pan while Chloe makes bread towers.
I think they've got enough bread, Nina.
Oh my god.
Bread to share?
That is a lot of bread.
Once cooked, the livers are placed on top of the hummus.
I'm really happy with that. I think they look great. Let's go and serve them.
Here it is, meze to share with shakshuka and chicken liver hummus.
Okay.
It smells lovely.
Everyone enjoy yourselves.
Bon appetit.
amazing.
I started with shakshuka. Okay, I found it lovely.
I think spot on. You can taste the tomato, the egg is there, the chickpeas.
This is so creamy, lovely, like really.
That's very special, yep. I was very impressed with the foods. I think it would be a difficult competition, I think.
Do you know what is in the hummus? Can you, did you detect the ingredients?
Is it chicken liver?
Yeah.
Yeah, chicken liver with
Okay, I was thinking it was onion.
Yeah.
Yeah, normally I'm not into liver, but I will have some more of yours.
There we go.
More of my liver.
Well, not yours.
I should hope not.
The chicken liver, that was a winner for me.
They really liked it. What more could we ask for?
I love the fact that we're eating coriander. I love coriander. It's like my favourite herb. Love it.
So you know what? There was no coriander on there.
What was that then? Parsley?
It was parsley. It was parsley.
That parsley is amazing. It tastes like coriander. How do you get parsley that tastes like coriander? I've just got a really bad palate.
Good thing you're not a restaurateur.
I know you like the chickpea.
Yeah, I thought the coriander was amazing.
So how does it work with you guys? Do you own the pub or?
I run a food business called Jellyfish, which operates the kitchen of 2 venues. So during the day, we're in the cafe where I work with Chloe, and she manages the cafe. And then in the evening, I come here and I do Lebanese street food here.
I'm really impressed with the idea to serving a different type of food in a pub.
How many covers do you think you do that are food related on an evening when it's really, really busy?
I think the biggest amount I have done was during the Euros last year, where I served about 100 people by myself.
It was hectic.
I think you should do a couple of shifts here. You might lose a few pounds.
No, I'm all right, actually.
Slacker. Starters a hit. Nina gets to work on the bread for the main.
Whoa!
Steady on. The flatbreads are filled with meat and cheese and grilled until melted.
Nice and crispy, gooey inside.
Et voila!
Okay, we're ready to go. That's what I do every day, so I have to be good at it, you know.
They're ready. Filled Lebanese flatbreads, dips and salad.
Thank you.
Is there any coriander in there?
No, I'm sorry. I'm losing points at each dish. Dig in.
Really like the freshness of the dish.
I think the yogurt sauce with the beef and cheese one goes
100%.
like perfectly.
Because I enjoyed the starter so much, then I was expecting another level up. I feel I didn't get that.
How do you think the main course went, Nina?
I think it didn't go as well as the starter, if I'm honest.
With the main dividing opinion, Eduardo is curious about the host's working relationship.
What's like to working together?
It's interesting.
We've been together for not even a year.
Nino's a perfectionist, and I'm very much more relaxed about things.
Chloe does chill me out a lot.
What about you guys?
Have you been working together a long time?
A few years.
8 years.
8 years, wow.
This is a teddy bear. Look at him. How can I be a teddy bear? Does not remind you of that.
I thought, oh yeah, it does look like a teddy bear. Didn't you think that? Yeah.
The one that would crush us. See the size of those arms?
How long it is that you guys work together?
Yeah, 15 years.
Any clashing?
Yeah, I hate him.
Can't stand him, honestly.
Ben and Victor, I think they're going to be a funny duo, actually.
What do you think they're making of us, Victor?
I think that they hate you.
Yeah. You're probably right.
And they love me.
Yeah, well.
Upstairs, and it's crunch time for the risky dessert.
They don't look too bad.
With a final flourish, it's ready to go.
Is this a winning dessert?
Emphatic response from Chloe there. Better serve it up. Welcome to Planet Canefe, everyone. Enjoy your stay.
Thank you.
It's a cheesecake, Victor. It won't bite.
Didn't like it.
Oof.
It's just my taste, I think.
It's not one of my favorite, but just because it's very, very sweet.
I think it's one of them desserts that you either love it
It's
or you
Marmite.
don't. Yeah, yes.
I quite like the idea of the crunchness, but it was too sweet as well. I think after a big meal, it's just too much.
I had 3 mouthfuls and I thought I can't eat no more. It's too heavy.
It's not gone quite to plan.
They didn't go well. I mean, we knew it was going to be hit and miss.
More miss than hit, I'm afraid. Best change the subject.
When I do snack on something when I go home, it's very, very bad. But like I get so lazy and I just do not want to touch anything in the kitchen that I just open a can of tuna and eat tuna straight out of the can.
I think it's uncouth. Tuna out of a can is uncouth. I mean, you know, at least tip it out and put the chopped onion and some mayo or something.
Bit of coriander.
How can you be so... I mean, that's caveman stuff.
Like, I get home and then I'm thinking, oh God, I'm so hungry. And
What
then
have I
you
eaten today?
I didn't eat nothing, yeah.
Put the fridge down.
Yeah, you know what? Pot noodle.
Pot noodles. What about you, Chloe? Do you eat at work? I eat everything at work.
Let's hope you like leftover knefe in that case. Scores out of 20, please.
We felt that the ladies did really, really well. There's a couple of dishes that we think may need tweaking. There was one that Victor didn't particularly like, and the effort was definitely there. So our score is
16.
We enjoyed most of it. We would have changed a few bits and pieces, like the dessert. So we decided for this reason to give them 17.
And that gives Nina and Chloe a total of 33 out of 40, with 2 nights to go. It's day 2 and the turn of Chef Victor and owner Ben of Italian restaurant Bombetta to host.
I think it's going to be a very different environment. It's going to be a very different offer.
And what is it you offer?
Ingredients imported direct from Italy. It's all vibrant and fresh.
And then we just do it with pure love. So it tastes nice. If you don't cook with love, there's no point.
Italian food. There we go. Cooked with love. Has to be a winner, right?
I hope they don't cook Italian, but just because I'm gonna be quite fussy about it.
Don't!
With Ben and Victor tonight, I would be expecting comfort food, but well-executed, good produce.
They're kicking things off with dessert, tiramisu. Yep, it's Italian.
It is one of the hardest desserts to get right, and I think I have had one right tiramisu in my life, and it was in Roma.
That you're gonna be fussy about it.
That I'm gonna be fussy about it. Is one of my favorite dessert.
So no pressure then. Victor starts by separating yolks.
Ben, I got a job for you.
Yes, mate.
Can you get us the coffee, please?
Yes, mate.
Thank you.
I just have to do what I'm told. Let Victor get on with it. If I'm quiet, then he'll give me less jobs.
Cunning. Meanwhile, Victor adds sugar to the egg yolks ready to mix.
We do need a new KitchenAid, but Ben won't buy me one. So I just have to hold it.
What a great use of your time.
Could be doing something else.
You could.
Got your coffee?
Thank you. Could be doing something else, but I have to stand here.
You're not still going on about that KitchenAid, eh? It's quite therapeutic just watching it, isn't it?
Not for Victor. Next, he whisks double cream, and then it's back to the dreaded mixer for the egg whites. He folds them into the creamy mixture, and, oh, look, they're working together.
Ah, Victor.
Yes?
I hate working with you.
Charming. The sponge is soaked in Ben's lovingly prepared coffee before the tiramisu is assembled.
I hope that Valentina loves this the most because she's Italian.
Oh, tiramisu is, I mean, we could analyze, like, from the way how it looks when I eat it. Sorry, I know too well the dessert.
Let's hope it's a good one. Dessert prepped, it's on to the main. A selection of bombettas, including chicken, veggies, spicy and monkfish.
I am so excited about this.
Yum, yum.
Monkfish is literally my favorite fish.
I never heard what a bombetta is.
I thought you were Italian. Any clues?
Bombettas are just such an interesting thing, right? It's a bit like a kebab meets pizza all rolled into one.
They start with the monkfish.
Look how sexy it looks.
He strips his fish and discards the skin.
I'm gonna call it my monkfish, Alfonso. You better be sexy today, mate, and win.
You're asking a lot here, fella. He fillets Alfonso and gives him a good hammering. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Sorry, Alfonso. Had to be done.
Nothing like tough love. Next, he stuffs with cheese and rolls. Look sharp, the boss is back.
Hey, I'll start slicing some prosciutto for you, shall I?
Yeah.
About time you did something. The monkfish is wrapped in prosciutto and set aside with the other flavours to be cooked over coals later. So it's on to the starter. Small plates to share, including burrata and a deconstructed bagna cauda. Help us out, Valentina.
Valentina, you are Italian. You must know what bagna cauda is.
I'm afraid I don't. I don't have any idea.
Victor?
Barracuda sauce is garlic, anchovies, oil, and butter. You get that saltiness, and then that creaminess, and then that smooth texture of the olive oil coming through, which is amazing.
While Victor gets the sauce cooking, Ben's been busy with the veggies.
I'm taking a little break. I've done that amount. I thought,
Seriously?
because you take so long, I'll just have a little break.
Unbelievable.
The bagna cauda will be dished up alongside the burrata later on, and that's the prep done.
It's gone really smooth, to be honest. Even though my Sue sometimes left me, but then he came back and rescued me.
By eating raw veg. Top work, Ben.
Ben and Victor, you got a real Italian coming in tonight. That's better be good.
If executed right, this menu could be a winning menu.
First to the party are Eduardo and Valentina.
That's nice.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Hello, Eduardo. Hello, Valentina. How are you?
You all right?
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. So, guys, Italian food tonight, a big pressure on.
Well, we're going to give it a go. We'll do our best to make the food from your country as good as we can.
I look forward to try.
Salute.
Salute.
Next to arrive are last night's hosts, Nina and Chloe.
Hello. Hello, ladies. How are you?
Oh, a sense of comedy gift coming.
We got a little present for you as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? Oh, wow. We actually use this in the toilets as well, so you have no idea how much of this we go through.
I think they appreciated it. They knew exactly where it was going. Into the toilets.
Coming up, delivery dramas
We had a bread supplier, and they abbreviated our name on the bag to Bomb.
It's hilarious.
and perplexing provisions.
Everything I was believing is just turned upside down with Ben and Victor and this Italian restaurant.
Chef Victor to host a dinner party for two rival pairs of professionals at their own eatery. While Victor gets stuck into the starters, Ben's on hosting duty.
There's lots of bottles. Look, I've never had one stolen, so I'm watching you.
Veggies grilled, cheese grated and sauce applied, the starters are ready.
Service, please.
Small plates, including burrata and a deconstructed bagna cauda. Or vegetables with an anchovy sauce to you and me.
The starters are all for you to share, and I hope you enjoy them.
Buon appetito.
Hasta tanto.
The deconstructed bagna cauda, it's perfect for me.
It's got anchovies in it.
It's the Ligurian anchovies that have been hand stuffed into the jar by a few little old ladies sitting there in a factory. And they look beautiful, and they're
What, the anchovies or the women?
the anchovies and the women.
For me, the deconstructed bagna cauda was amazing from the first bite.
And what about the burrata?
And the burrata lad is just melting in the mouth. So you can just dream just looking at it. The starter to share were lovely.
You can see that everything they do, it's a top quality products.
I think they really appreciated the burrata itself as a product, which we're pleased about, because obviously we've sourced and import that direct from the farm.
Victor, what made you want to be a chef?
Many moons ago, let's say, yeah, I was living in a hostel. I was 16 years old, and I wanted to go out. Remember, it's a Friday night, wanted to go out raving, and the social worker said to me, "You're not going. You need to do a course, a college course." I said to her, "What do women love?" And she said, "Women love a man that can cook." So I said, "Want to be a chef?" My first dish was a lasagna, and it's to a girl, and it worked. It worked.
He chats up all of the people along the counter there. He's just looking for the tip. So
I work in a music venue. I meet kids who played music just for the women all day, so that doesn't surprise me. It's men for you.
He's very friendly and he's very chatty and he likes to joke. And imagine that he did that to actually attract girl is like the cherry on top of the cake, I'm telling you.
Time to see if Victor can win any hearts with his main. The bombettas are cooked over the fire.
how you feeling, Vic?
Yeah, feel pretty cool.
You're rocking.
Mm-hmm.
Think it's a winning main course?
Bombetta always is.
And with a final torching. All right, I think it's had enough now. It's ready to go. Bombettas to share. Enough.
Okay, guys, here's your main course. I've got you some red wine with it. Bombetta's to share. Please enjoy it.
For me, the winner is the monkfish. It's such a delicious kind of meaty fish with the saltiness of the Parma ham. I think really just like elevates it.
The Bombettas, I really loved them. A really powerful mix of flavors that were really, really thought about.
I enjoyed also the monkfish with the Parmesan. I think that was my favorite.
I had very high expectation for the monkfish because it is my favorite fish. I do think it was overcooked for me. And it was very much a shame because it's just a glorious fish.
We did blowtorch that last minute because we were worried about it getting cold. Have you ever eaten bombetta before in Italy?
No, I haven't. So again, here is the first time.
Good.
I love it because I'm discovering different dishes that come from my country. So I'm really fussy with my Italian food. I said it to the beginning.
Oh, thank you.
Really well done.
I'm glad that Valentina enjoyed it.
Valentina, obviously being the Italian in the group, it was quite interesting to hear what her perspective was on the food.
It was a big surprise.
As I expected, Ben and Victor, they really know what they're doing.
Would you like to hear a funny story about Bombetta?
Oh, go on then.
We had a bread supplier deliver the bread every day, and they left it out the front, and they abbreviated our name on the bag to Bomb. So it's a bit like it was a bit like one of the comic books that in the yeah. So it's like something out of Batman, and someone phoned up the police, and then next thing you know, like 15 police guys come in. Where's the bomb? Where's the bomb?
As if you would write bomb on a bomb.
Exactly.
The fact that someone actually called the police on a bag with written bomb on it is insane, but it's hilarious.
Well, I think
I would
that's...
have loved to be there.
I would love to be there just watching the whole situation.
After 2 strong courses, time for that high-pressure Italian pud.
So, Victor, we need those special desserts that you made.
Yeah, they're working.
What do you mean they're working? We made them this morning. All you got to do is get them out of the fridge.
Unbelievable.
That's why you enjoy working with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a hole in the head.
You'll have dessert on your head at this rate.
I think that last one you put a bit too much chocolate on.
That one's mine.
All right, that'll do.
Service, please.
It's ready. The dish Valentina's been desperate to judge. Tiramisu.
Enjoy, everybody.
Enjoy.
Tiramisu.
Thank you very much.
So, is it still one of your favorite desserts?
8 times out of 10, I don't like when other people do tiramisu. That's one of the 2 times that I do like it.
Thank you, it's very nice.
I would have put some more biscuits,
Yes.
in my opinion,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
just because I love the texture of the biscuits.
I tell him that all the time.
But the coffee is there, the cream is there, the chocolate is there, is all of it. Well done, guys. Like, really well done.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I love the fact that you've actually put chocolate into the glass before the tiramisu. So I love that you still get chocolate on and on and on.
That's the only bit I did.
From the culinary school where I come from, when something's perfect, there's no comments. No comments. Enjoy it.
Well done, mate.
Oh, maybe they do love each other.
Bombetta was the bomb. The bomb.
Everything I was believing is just turned upside down with Ben and Victor and this Italian restaurant. It's a wow. It's not just surprise, it's a wow.
So I've got a napkin trick. Would you like to? Would you like me to
Yes,
show
I'd
you?
love to see it.
So it's so you get your napkin, and you fold it in half, and you fold it once more, and then you have bunny rabbit ears. And the kids love it.
Oh, yeah!
All right, that's enough of that. Scores, please.
We really enjoyed ourselves tonight. A few things could have been done a bit better.
So tonight we're going to score Ben and Victor a 17.
It was almost perfect. Even if I was hoping for some mistake here and there, the final score for tonight for Ben and Victor is 19.
So, having thoroughly won over their guests, Ben and Victor score an impressive 36 out of 40, putting them top of the pile. It's the the final day of the competition and the turn of Eduardo and Valentina to host at South American steakhouse Omnino.
Ben and Victor are definitely, I think we both agree, our stronger competition.
And with a score of 36 to beat, there's no room for error.
This needs to be perfect. It must be. There is no any other way.
I really hope we win. I think it'll show us that we're going into the right path.
Are you talking about football again or the restaurant?
Football. Arsenal.
I still think it's very much an open game.
Not football chat from you as well. Right, Eduardo, what's the plan?
Omnino came with the idea of showing the art of grilling.
And what better way to showcase the art of grilling than tonight's main course, steak sampler?
Steak.
Hey!
Steak sampler, that's what the Brazilians do with their meat, and I'm very excited about this.
1 for you, 5 for me.
Now, there's plenty to go around. Eduardo starts by preparing the ribeye.
You have all this fat and marbling, so when you're cooking, you allow all this marbling to melt and make the meat full of flavor.
You can tell that Eduardo likes steak. I mean, just look at the size of it.
Yeah.
Protein, you know, he's built like that.
Next, he moves on to the sirloin.
So tonight we're gonna cook for every couple about 800 grams of meat.
How much?
This will be to share in two.
I hope they're hungry.
We're really hungry.
That's excellent. He butterflies the sirloin and finishes by trimming the fillet. He'll grill the meat later.
The ribeye will be mind-blowing. I mean, you won't have any word to describe it.
I'm gonna go for mind-blowing. Next up, dessert, dulce de leche cheesecake. Good start.
I like dulce de leche, but I don't like cheesecake.
Dulce de leche is quite something rich to finish on, and I took the same risk and saw that it did not go so well.
Just hoping that it's better than Chloe's and Nina's cheesecake.
Ouch! Valentina's taking the reins for this course, and she starts by breaking up biscuits before melting butter.
3, 2, 1, Happy New Year!
Yay! Did it work?
No.
Well, that's New Year for you. Always a bitter disappointment. Eventually, the melted butter is mixed with the biscuits. Once portioned out and approved by chef, of course,
Yeah.
Thick enough?
Yeah.
it's on to the topping of cream cheese and dulce de leche.
Look how dense and tasty.
She folds it all together and pipes onto the base before knocking up some dulce de leche-filled empanadas.
Ooh.
And that's dessert done. On to the starter. More empanadas and choripan, also known as chorizo sani.
I love chorizo.
Nice and warm and hearty, big strong flavours.
I think it's going to be fabulous.
Eduardo starts by chopping potato, onion, peppers, and yet more beef.
For our empanadas, we use the trimming of dough cuts, ribeye, sirloin, rump, and fillets.
He fries all the ingredients together, and Valentina's back for a taste test.
I need to change my job. I need to move to try only food.
The approved mix is stuffed into pre-made pastry, brushed and folded together.
Eduardo is very good.
The beef empanadas will be fried tonight along with the sweet corn version and the chorizo sausage.
Now that we know what we're having tonight, we're very excited about this menu, and we hope it's going to be executed right.
If it's done right, I do believe that this menu could be a winner.
Well, we've cooked today with lots of love. We're pretty confident that we're going to win this competition.
That's fighting talk. First to arrive for the meat feast are Nina and Chloe.
Hello. Welcome to Omnino. Finally, thank you. How are you? May I offer you a sparkling Argentine wine?
Hey!
Hey!
Can we go inside? I don't want to get my hair wet.
Ah! Next in, the ones to beat, Ben and Victor.
I'm looking forward to the steaks.
Oh, let's hope we're not gonna let you down. Gentlemen, ladies, let's toast to a lovely night, hopefully. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Yes.
Coming up,
So have a butcher's Vic.
liquid larceny.
Stick that in your pocket. Grab one of those when you've got a big Jerome over there. Victor tried to steal everything. I was stopping him. I was saying, look.
Really?
And the winners are revealed. Night in East London, where Eduardo and Valentina from Omnino are serving a meaty meal to their rivals in a bid to win a £1,000 prize. While Eduardo gets busy in the kitchen, the boys are perusing the posh plonk.
Let's have a butcher's Vic.
Interesting, huh?
Oh yeah, look, Primitivo. We sell that in our restaurant. Stick that in your pocket. Grab one of those when you got a big Jerome over there. We wandered around the wine cellar. It was really impressive. Victor tried to steal everything. I was stopping him. I was saying, look.
Really?
Get it. Grab it. 2 hands.
Oh, it is heavy, actually. It is heavy. It was a bit heavy.
It is a bit heavy. Right, see you later.
Let me see it.
I've got...
Back in the kitchen, Eduardo deep fries the empanadas.
So both starters are street food in South America. I love the choripan. That reminds my childhood. After a football match with friends and stuff, we used to do the choripan together.
Once plated, the starter is ready to go.
Service, please.
Empanadas and choripan with a dash of coriander, Ben's favourite.
Here we are. Enjoy.
Thank you very much.
Let's dig in.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed it so far. I love the sauce. It was really nice. I think the coriander was what I've been missing all week. The starter was really good, actually. The fact that there was coriander on the dish kind of made my day because I've been looking for coriander.
All week.
And it was babies. There wasn't a lot of flavour there, but I got a little tiny bit of a gist.
I really love the chorizo on top of the bread with the chimichurri in the middle. Did you make the pastry in-house?
No, we don't do in-house.
That was the perfect start. Sausage, a meat empanada, a bit of cheese to play with.
I think the starter was successful. I believe that everyone enjoyed.
Can you tell us a little bit about what you both do and how the business started?
I opened it with Eduardo in 2014. We're gonna have a steakhouse, Monday to Friday, and Saturday night is a Brazilian rodizio.
In Brazil, barbecue is a religion. Yeah. Barbecue every Saturday, Sunday, and then on Monday we use the leftovers from the weekend, and you do barbecue rice, and you go on, and then it's Friday again,
There was definitely a change in Eduardo tonight. You can see his passion, so it was really, really nice to see him in his absolute element.
Eduardo just seems like such a lovely guy, and I think that Valentina's description of him is just as a teddy bear is like just spot on.
And I bring smile. I love to smile around. I think it's part of the vibe.
I think I feel for you though, because working with someone from South America can be quite challenging.
Here we go. Here we go. It took a while, right?
Valentina and Eduardo, they've clearly got a really close relationship, almost like a married couple, a bit like Victor and I. And as such, they I think that
they complement each other very well.
They complement each other very well.
Starters a success, Eduardo's in his happy place.
There you go.
While he monitors the meat, Valentina's on service duties.
Can I please start bringing the plate to the table?
Check plate by plate. If they are polished, nice, and clean.
Okay, thank you, Edu. Don't worry, Edu.
I worry.
The sizzling steaks are placed on little tables and delivered to the pass.
Valentina?
Yes.
There we go. Ancho la pimienta, fillets. Yeah.
Loosen your belts, it's steak sampler to share, thankfully.
Wow.
I thought this was just for me, but they told me I got to share it with you.
You can have that bit there. I'll have that bit there.
Enjoy, everyone.
Is that it?
How's it going for you, clone?
You've cooked the meat perfectly. It's really, really juicy.
Sirloin's amazing. Steaks are cooked so well.
Thank you, man.
It's flavorful. It's amazing. I love the fresh chili on it. It's perfect.
Spot on, mate. The sirloin's amazing. It's so tender, it kind of just melts.
It was a meat lover's dream, really.
I defy anyone to come here and not love a bit of Eduardo's meat.
We were in one of the most popular steakhouse in New York. We enjoyed the food, everything. And Eduardo had the amazing idea to look at me and said, Vale, what do you think? Let's do a tattoo. So I had a star on my ankle. He had the fork and knife.
The worst thing I could end up with a tattoo would be, a little picture of him on my arm or something.
Yeah, or his name on mine.
I love Ben.
Hold on a minute, what's going on here?
Boys, what are you doing? Are you actually checking the football?
No, we're watching the football. 0-0.
6 minutes gone. 7 minutes gone.
Which match are you following?
Arsenal, Liverpool.
Yeah, come on, Liverpool.
Come on, Liverpool. Unbelievable, Victor, really.
My team was playing.
Rude.
Sounds bad, but...
And they lost.
Nothing like a supportive friend, is there? With the night so far proving a hit, it's down to Valentina's dessert to seal the deal. She fries the sweet empanadas, which are placed on top of the cheesecakes.
This is a winning dessert.
Well, that's for your guests to decide. With a final flourish,
Nope, that's my turn.
that's it.
Ooh, service!
Dolce de leche cheesecake with a dolce de leche empanada.
Thank you very much.
Who the chef is serving us?
I have to say, the one on my dream came true. I was from the kitchen side and I rang the bell to call the service. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you. I would love to know what you think about the dessert.
For me, I was not sure about the empanadas. With the cheesecake, I was like, it's going to be too much. But the empanadas was very nice. The warm, runny dulce de leche and the fried, super indulgent.
For me, it's very sweet, so maybe a coulis on top, which would give some sharpness to break the sweet of the dessert.
The empanadas were amazing. I could eat a whole plate of those.
Respect to her for getting into the kitchen and owning it.
So I think she's got some hidden skills in there.
With her dessert going down a treat, Valentina has a question for the group.
What is the most weird dish that you actually tried?
The silkworm was the worst thing I've ever eaten.
A bit weird.
Silkworm, and it's just a worm, and it's very floury inside, and it's horrible.
Crocodile with sea bass.
Was that a meal deal?
Camel brain.
We have a winner!
Sounds disgusting.
Imagine it on a cheesecake.
I'd rather not.
I think Eduardo and Valentina are the most likely to win. The steak they do is great, so if they do win, it's well deserved.
We try hard, so finger crossed.
Eduardo and Valentina need to score 37 or more to snatch victory from leaders Ben and Victor.
Our score is based on the fact that we felt that the cheesecake could have a bit more oomph, and if the pastries were cooked in-house, it would be even higher. Our score tonight is... 18.
Tonight, we are scoring Eduardo and Valentina.
Hold it! The hosts are about to reveal the winners.
Third, we have Jellyfish. Second is Omnino. First, Bombetta. Olé!
Nina and Chloe scored Eduardo and Valentina 16, meaning victory for the boys from Bombetta.
They deserve it. I mean, the literally dinner was spot on.
So Arsenal lost.
Come on now, you've just won $1 grand.
I'd be happy to do it again sometime in the far future when Jellyfish has more variety of food to showcase.
To be honest, we weren't really expecting it, so, you know, what an affirmation of what we do and what Victor cooks. So, yeah, we're so pleased.
Cheers.
All night in East London where Eduardo and Valentina...
Love breaks down inside me. Only you can lift me up the ground. Never coming up this hard, too hard. When is that true bird looking for love, someone like you? You know you better try to be so cold to face yourself. When it was you bird only for love, someone else like you. You know you better try to be so what the friends so
Go!
Service, please.
Empanadas and choripan with a dash of coriander, Ben's favourite.
Here we are. Enjoy.
Thank you very much.
Let's dig in. Thank you.
I really enjoyed it so far. I love the sauce. It was really nice. I think the coriander was what I've been missing all week. The starch was really, really good, actually. The fact that there was coriander on the dish kind of made my day because I've been looking for coriander.
All week.
A week, and it was baby, so there wasn't a lot of flavour there, but I, got a little tiny bit of a gist.
I really love the chorizo on top of the bread with the chimichurri in the middle. Did you make the pastry in-house?
No, we don't do in-house.
That was the perfect start. Sausage, a meat empanada, a bit of cheese to play with.
I think the starter was successful. I believe that everyone enjoyed.
Can you tell us a little bit about what you both do and how the business started?
I opened it with Eduardo in 2014. We're gonna have a steakhouse Monday to Friday, and Saturday night is a Brazilian rodizio.
In Brazil, barbecue is a religion. Yeah. Barbecue every Saturday, Sunday, and then on Monday we use the leftovers from the weekend, and you do barbecue rice, and you go on, and then it's Friday again,
There was definitely a change in Eduardo tonight. You can see his passion, so it was really, really nice to see him in his absolute element.
Eduardo just seems like such a lovely guy, and I think that Valentina's description of him is just as a teddy bear is like just spot on.
And I bring smile. I love to smile around. I think it's part of the vibe.
I think, I feel for you though, because working with someone from South America can be quite challenging.
Here we go. Here we go. It took a while, right?
Valentina and Eduardo, they've clearly got a really close relationship, almost like a married couple, a bit like Victor and I. And as such, they really, I think that
they complement each other very well.
They complement each other very well.
Starters a success, Eduardo's in his happy place.
There you go.
While he monitors the meat, Valentina's on service duties.
Can I please start bringing the plate to the table?
Check plate by plate. If they are polished, nice, and clean.
Okay, thank you, Edu. Don't worry, Edu.
I worry.
The sizzling steaks are placed on little tables and delivered to the pass.
Valentina?
Yes.
There we go. Ancho la pimienta, fillets. Yeah.
Loosen your belts, it's steak sampler to share, thankfully.
Wow.
I thought this was just for me, but they told me I got to share it with you.
You can have that bit there. I'll have that bit there.
Enjoy, everyone.
Is that it?
How's it going for you, clone?
You've cooked the meat perfectly. It's really, really juicy.
Sirloin's amazing. Steaks are cooked so well.
Thank you. Thank you, man.
It's flavorful. It's amazing. I love the fresh chili on it. It's perfect.
Spot on, mate. The sirloin's amazing. It's so tender, it kind of just melts.
It was a meat lover's dream, really.
I defy anyone to come here and not love a bit of Eduardo's meat.
We were in one of the most popular steakhouse in New York. We enjoyed the food, everything. And Eduardo had the amazing idea to look at me and said, Vale, what do you think? Let's do a tattoo. So I had a star on my ankle. He had the fork and knife.
The worst thing I could end up with a tattoo would be, a little picture of him on my arm or something.
Yeah, or his name on mine.
I love Ben.
Hold on a minute, what's going on here?
Boys, what are you doing? Are you actually checking the football?
No, we're watching the football. 0-0.
6 minutes gone. 7 minutes gone.
Which match are you following?
Arsenal, Liverpool.
Yeah, come on, Liverpool.
Come on, Liverpool. Unbelievable, Victor, really.
My team was playing.
Rude.
Sounds bad, but...
And they lost.
Nothing like a supportive friend, is there? With the night so far proving a hit, it's down to Valentina's dessert to seal the deal. She fries the sweet empanadas, which are placed on top of the cheesecakes.
This is a winning dessert.
Well, that's for your guests to decide. With a final flourish...
Nope. That's my turn.
That's it.
Ooh, serve me! service.
Dolce de leche cheesecake with a dolce de leche empanada.
Thank you very much.
Who the chef is serving us.
I have to say that one of my dreams came true. I was from the kitchen side and I rang the bell to call the service. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you. I would love to know what you think about the dessert.
For me, I was not sure about the empanadas with the cheesecake. I was like, it's going to be too much. But the empanadas was very nice. The warm, runny dolce de leche and the fried super indulgent.
For me, it's very sweet, so maybe a coulis on top, which would give some sharpness to break the sweet of the dessert.
The empanadas were amazing. I could eat a whole plate of those.
Respect to her for getting into the kitchen and owning it.
So I think she's got some hidden skills in there.
With her dessert going down a treat, Valentina has a question for the group.
What is the most weird dish that you actually tried?
The silkworm was the worst thing I've ever eaten.
A bit weird.
Silkworm, and it's just a worm, and it's very floury inside, and it's horrible.
Crocodile with sea bass.
Was that a meal deal?
Camel brain.
We have a winner!
Sounds disgusting.
Imagine it on a cheesecake.
I'd rather not.
I think Eduardo and Valentina are the most likely to win. The steak they do is great, so if they do win, it's well deserved.
We try hard, so finger crossed.
Eduardo and Valentina need to score 37 or more to snatch victory from leaders Ben and Victor.
Our score is based on the fact that we felt that the cheesecake had had a bit more oomph, and if the pastries were cooked in-house, it would be even higher. Our score tonight is 18.
Tonight, we are scoring Eduardo and Valentina.
Hold it! The hosts are about to reveal the winners.
Third, we have Jellyfish. Second is Omnino. First, Bombetta.
Nina and Chloe scored Eduardo and Valentina 16, meaning victory for the boys from Bombetta.
They deserve it. I mean, the literally dinner was spot on.
So Arsenal lost.
Come on now, you've just won $1,000.
I'd be happy to do it again sometime in the far future when Jellyfish has more variety of food to showcase.
To be honest, we weren't really expecting it, so, you know, what an affirmation of what we do and what Victor cooks. So, yeah, we're so pleased.
Cheers!